Suspicious login detected. Click here to secure your account. If this is your first time here, welcome! You're watching Trust Check HQ, the channel where we reveal scams to keep you safe and protect your wallet. So if this sounds like your thing, go ahead, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Now, let's continue with Mike's story.
He's a normal guy in his late 20s. He works from home. He loves video games and pizza, but when it comes to technology, he's technologically challenged. He often has to search online for basic things like how to take a screenshot on his computer. So basically, he's like a grandma trying to use a VCR in the 90s. But one day, Mike's life takes a weird turn. He was peacefully eating a slice of pizza, playing his favorite game, when suddenly his Gmail account pops up with a message, "Suspicious login from Nigeria." His first thought was, oh no, not again. Are the Nigerian princes finally cashing their checks? Meanwhile, somewhere far away, a young man named Alex was living the dream. He had managed to dupe millions of people around the world into giving them money. He was known by many aliases online, such as Cyber Bandit, Digital Shadow, and Mr. Big Bucks. But today, he was simply going by the name Google Security Team. Alex was in his mom's basement, surrounded by empty Red Bull cans, and he was typing furiously on his laptop. He wasn't trying to hack into NASA or anything fancy. He was just trying to steal people's Netflix passwords. It's all part of a massive phishing scheme. Using software called AutoWeb, Alex could easily spoof any website, including all he had to do was send a bunch of random people a message saying their accounts were compromised and they had to update their passwords immediately. Once they clicked a link in the email and entered their details, thinking they were helping security, Alex would automatically capture them and gain access to their accounts. But this operation required a lot of energy drinks, and according to Alex, only Red Bull kept him focused and hydrated for long enough to earn his daily bread. After a few hours of hard work, his software had successfully stolen hundreds of passwords, and he had just made enough money to order himself a couple more Red Bulls. Back to Mike, the fictional hero of our story. When he saw the suspicious activity notification on his Gmail account, he panicked. But he also felt kind of flattered, because he knew he wasn't a big fish online. So why was someone trying to break into his modest little Gmail account? Was it a jealous a bored teenager? Or a secret admirer? He didn't know. He considered ignoring the alert. But then he thought better of it. He was a responsible citizen of the internet, and he could just ignore the digital cry for help. So he did what any sensible person would do. He tapped on the link provided. Now let's zoom back to Alex, the cunning genius who was planning his next Netflix heist. His eyes glistened with excitement as he prepared to infiltrate another unsuspecting victim's account. But wait, what's this? He saw that one of his spoofed websites had been visited. Not just visited, but someone had interacted with it. Could this be the big one? Was he about to hit the jackpot? He held his breath as he waited for the results. In mere seconds, he was grinning ear to ear. He had just snagged himself a new Netflix subscription, and he could unhelp but feel a sense of pride mixed with amusement. His mind raced with thoughts of the countless shows and movies he would binge watch over the next month. Maybe he'd start with Stranger Things, or maybe he'd dive into the latest season of Cobra Kai. His mother's voice echoed from upstairs. "Alex! Honey! Are you coming down for dinner soon? I'm making your favorite spaghetti!" He sighed inwardly. It was always a struggle to balance his illicit activities with his mother's demands for family time. But tonight, he decided he would indulge in both his guilty pleasures and his mother's delicious cooking. After all, he deserved it. He had just outsmarted yet another victim. Meanwhile, Mike was still on that fake Gmail website, wondering why it seemed a bit off. The colors seemed slightly faded and the layout felt a bit clunky. He scratched his head, trying to figure out what was different. Was it just his imagination, or was there something fishy going on here? Little did he know that he had stumbled upon a common trick used by scammers to steal passwords. He decided to type his password just to be sure. After all, it was better to be safe than sorry. As soon as he pressed enter, his details were instantly transmitted to Alex, who was busy celebrating his latest conquest. On the other end, Mike's password had been stolen, and the scammer was already exploring his inbox. But Mike was still none the wiser. He went back to his game, completely unaware that his Gmail account had been compromised. Just then, a notification popped up in his account. Someone had just sent a message to his mom. The message read, "Hey mom, can I borrow $2,000? Followed by a pleading emoji. Mike's eyebrows shot up in surprise. Why would someone use his account to ask his mom for money? Was this some kind of bizarre prank? Or could there be something more sinister going on? Curiosity piqued. Mike decided to investigate further. At the same time, Alex was eagerly checking his own mother's email account. He had posed as a tech-savvy grandson and had asked for financial help from her. But unfortunately, his mom was wise to his tricks and had not fallen for it. Disappointed but not deterred, Alex decided to try again. This time he targeted his friend's grandmother, posing as her grandson and asking for money. And guess what? It worked. Meanwhile, Mike's mom received the request for $2,000 and could unhelp but feel a pang of sympathy for her son. She knew he was struggling financially and had been working extra hours at his job. Without hesitation, she replied to the email, agreeing to help him out. As Mike's mom typed out the reply, she couldn't help but think how easy it had been for the scammer to fool her. She knew she should be more cautious, but she was also eager to help her son. Hours passed, and Mike was still clueless about the situation. Finally, the penny dropped. Those pesky Nigerian princes had struck again. He sighed in defeat. They had gotten away with their scam once again. The moral of their story: those Gmail alerts are fake, 90% of the time. Real Google alerts will never ask you to click shady links or enter your password. Go straight to your account settings. Check the sender's email address carefully. Look for spelling mistakes. Never open attachments from unknown senders. If you see a Google alert you're not expecting, don't panic. It's probably a scam. Share this video with your friends and family and stay safe online. Thank you for watching. We hope you learned something new, and most importantly, stay safe out there. Scammers are getting smarter every day, so it's important to be aware and cautious. Remember, don't click on links or open attachments from people you don't know. Check the sender's email address carefully and look for any spelling mistakes. Also, enable two-factor authentication on all your accounts to add an extra layer of security. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe. We release new videos every week, so there's always fresh content coming your way. Your support means the world to us. So, hit that subscribe button and join our awesome community. Before you go, make sure to check out these other videos we know you'll love. They're just a click away. And hey, if you're still watching, leave a comment below. We love reading them, and we might even respond to yours. Thanks for watching. We'll see ya in the next video. Oh, and here's a bonus tip. Be cautious of emails asking you to update your passwords or log in to your account. These are common scams. Don't take the chance. Stay safe.